What is going on, guys? Today we're here at Santa's Village Amusement Park here in Jefferson, New Hampshire. This is my first time coming here since 2020, and we're going to show you guys what's going on around the park. This is always one of those parks I always love coming here, so let's see what's going on around the park. So first impressions here is that this park offers paper maps, which is something kind of strange, especially since all these parks we've been going to, they have maps that are like on billboards. This is like the first park we've been to post-COVID that has paper maps. So yeah. So this is the way, I believe, towards the log flume. They have a log flume over here, as well as I believe one of their two coasters over here. So we're gonna go in that section first, and I'll show you guys what's going on around the park here in 2022. So one impression is that obviously this park has a sleigh ride that takes you like halfway throughout the park, which is one thing I really like about this park. They also have a train that goes around the park too, and also they have street signs around the park, like 34th Street, and then over there takes you to the log flume. I'll show you what's going on over there. So we are going to be crossing the rail tracks here. There's this train that takes you all the way, like pretty much around the park. And then right here is the Yule log flume. So this right here is the Yule log flume. One thing I noticed is that the water's still blue from the years I was here. And you can probably see this ride in the parking lot as well. So this is another pathway that crosses over the rail tracks, and this will take you to one of the two coasters here in the park. So this right here is Pooji's Penguin Spin Out Coaster. This is a SPF 3-loop Visa by Visa. So this one has like another loop to it, not like an inversion loop, but like another like by layout wise. Pretty unique though. So this over here is another section of the park. Has some more rides like the Himalaya over there, as well as bumper cars. And then once you go up this pathway right over there, will take you to the line where the sleigh ride is, as well as I believe the teacups are over there as well. So this is one ride I would like to check out right now, the Skyway Sled, which is that sky ride that takes you around the park. So now we are on the Skyway Sled. This kind of feels a little wobbly since I'm the only one on it. But this is one of the rides. I'm not sure what this is. But then you do have some good views right there of the mountain. I mean, this is one ride I actually like about this park. Is this Skyway ride. Here's some more views about the park. This is also another ride. I think this is like what Six Flags New England has at their kiddie section. Kind of like I think it's like Ships Ahoy or something like that. And this is the train ride that goes around the park. Another thing I like about it, we'll take a ride on that later. For anyone wondering, it looks like this ride is on coaster track, but it's actually not. It's sort of on track, but not on roller coaster track. So this is not a coaster credit right here. So we just got off the Skyway Sled, which is this mild thrill ride here at the park that takes you about like halfway around the park. It's a nice, enjoyable ride. It's quiet too. It's a nice ride for families. So this hit right here is one of the later attractions in the park. It's called YouTubing. So I think you have a tube, and I rode this I think 3 years ago. You bring a tube right up there, and then you slide down where you start right up there, and then you come down and finished right over here. It's a pretty fun ride. I might do this later. But yeah. So right in this building is where you can actually feed the reindeer, which is pretty cool. I think you feed them carrots right in here, or any food pretty much. But I think they have carrots. So we're gonna feed reindeer carrots. There we go. See this one right here? There we go. Oh, I don't have any more. So it looks like they have this little game here. This is free. Just try to throw it at the nose. Yeah. I'm just losing balls. They're just going everywhere. So we just fed the reindeer. So they have carrots like in this cup. It is an upcharge, but it's only $2 a cup. It's not that expensive. So this right here is a church. Let's see what's in here. I think I went in here like 3 years ago. Ooh, this is nice. It's quiet. So this is another thing about the church. Just pretty cool. So this must be like a religious section right here. And they have the cross right here. This is something I like about this park. This park has cupcakes where you can sit in. However, I think they should be a pathway to lead right here. Because it kind of just looks strange walking on this wood chips and sitting in a cupcake. Here we go, we got some more cupcakes right here. So this is another pathway. This will lead you to the second roller coaster in the park, Rudy's Rapid Transit, which is a Zertivagon model, or I don't even know how to pronounce those rides. Kind of like something like Catwoman's Whip at Six Flags New England. They have a ride like that. And this will also bring, I believe there is a swing ride around here. And this right here is like an antique car ride. This is probably one of my favorite antique car rides because they have all this like theming. It goes like into this car wash and then there's like a cop sound. It's pretty cool. So this is another section of the park. This will bring you to the second roller coaster in the park. Right here, you can probably see it. That's Rudy's Rapid Transit. And then right over here is, it's like a water ride and a tubing ride. This is another ride I did like 3 years ago. And then here's one right there, Hot Shots Fire Brigade, which is kind of like a game ride where you splash like water at the fire. It's pretty cool. So this right here is Rudy's Rapid Transit, one of the 2 coasters in the park. So this one actually goes around for 2 laps, which is pretty cool. Something I wish Catwoman did. So this right here is the train ride. I believe it's called Polar Expresso or something like that. But this takes you around the park. I'll show you around what's going on right here. So now we are on the train ride, the Polar Express or whatever they call it here. But this takes you pretty much around the park. It's a really nice thing. I really like it. So we just rode Polar Express. I think that's what it's called here. But that's a nice fun family ride, just like the one at you know, the sleigh ride here. Nice fun family rides. So we're gonna go check out these cars over here. This is like one of my favorite things here at the park is these antique cars. It goes into this car wash and then it goes Like, there's like a cop car. I told you about this earlier in the vlog, but I think this is such a fun ride. So we're gonna do this right now. So we just rode this antique car ride right over here. I didn't get a chance to film the experience since I was driving, but it's one of my favorites here at the park. It's a really cool, unique antique car ride. I'll show you kind of what the ride is like. So now I'm gonna go check out Rudy, which is right over here, right near the antique car rides. It's not a far distance, so we're gonna go check that out right now. So we just rode Rudy's Rapid Transit, and I kind of like this. It's a smooth ride, and I think this is better than Catwoman at Six Flags New England. So now we're gonna go check out the Ferris wheel that they have here. You do get some good views of the background of this mountain right behind me on the Ferris wheel. So we're gonna go check that out. So now we're on the Ferris wheel. You get some good views of the mountain right here. One thing that's kind of scary is that this car rocks too. So that can be frightening for some, but I just like the view right up here. It's gorgeous. Whenever I lean forward, it kind of like rocks forward, but whenever I lean backwards, it tends to rock backwards. So yeah, like I said, it can be frightening up here. You get some good views of the tubing, U-tubing. Over here. It starts all the way. I don't know if my camera's pointing, but yeah, it's U-tubing. It starts right there. It's kind of hard to see this side since you have this thing in the way. It's hard to see kind of like the park. And also this park is surrounded by trees too, but the amusement park is there. It's just hard to see since there's trees in the way. This thing rocks, like I said. It definitely feels like an SNS 40 free spin. I forgot to mention too, but there's actually some like names on the Ferris wheel. If you kind of take a look right here, Polish and then Italian. That probably means like Merry Christmas in a different language. There's also a sign at the front, right there, saying "Caution, do not rock." I can't even help it because whenever I lean forward, it tends to like rock forward, and whenever I lean back, it's like rocking backwards. So yeah. So we just rode the Ferris wheel. What is it called? Christmas Ferris wheel, which was a pretty nice ride. You get to see some good views of like the White Mountains of New Hampshire. It's really quiet too up there. And it was a fun ride. It was kind of frightening though, since the car that we were in kind of rock. So yeah. The U-tubing ride closed at 1. Kind of unexpected to see rides close this early. It's almost 2 o'clock and the park closes at 5. So kind of unexpected a little bit, I guess. So I wanted to save this for last, but now we're going to be checking out Elf's University, which they give you this card full of letters, and you find the letters in the park, and they're on elves. So we're gonna check that out and see how we do on that. All right, so this right here is Elf's University. This is probably the best thing about this park. So like I said, you get your card. There's no upcharge. It is free. So you get this card, you get to find all the letters, and it's really cool. Let's see how we do. All right, so Q is right outside where you get the card. So you go slide the card right in here, you punch it, and then there you go. Queue's done. We found A. So, add that right in there. Hopefully this one comes out. Yeah, that one came out. We did F and that didn't come out. They have some letters like towards the water park. And they just got a new expansion last year, so I'll show you guys that. So this right here is new. This is a new expansion. They have cabanas and a wave pool. So yeah, it's new. It was built last year. Some of these don't even like come out well. Like look at P. That didn't even come out well. I think that was supposed to be L. So this train passes by the crossing rails, like the pathways. And then they play jingle bells through it. Pretty cool. So I'm just missing U and V, and I don't even know if P went out well. So we found all the letters here. So when you find all the letters here, you come to Elf's University over here, and they give you a diploma and a free pencil. Since my phone is almost dying, that is going to be doing it for this vlog here at Santa's Village here in Jefferson, New Hampshire. This is such a nice park. I really like the atmosphere, the appearance of this park. It does really stand out, especially the mountains. It's surrounded by mountains. It's such a great place to visit here. Another thing is that I really like how it has some like activities other than like rides. Like you have this Elf University game where you find all the letters here, and then you can feed the reindeer as well. This is a great park, and I recommend you coming here, and I do recommend you coming checking out this Elf University game. So that is going to do it. Stay tuned for more Coastamonian videos, and I'll catch you guys later.